Weekly Horoscope, 31st of January till 6th of February 2022. For all of you. Aries weekly conclusion, 31st of January till 6th of February 2022. Aries, the conclusion of this week. In this coming week, Mars-Venus position in 9th house, and may I say Sun, Saturn, Mercury in 10th house. In this coming week, Aries, you'll come across a lot of family relationship complications. You go through lots of domestic tensions. Sometimes living conflict in the family. Due to over-aggressiveness, you can ruin something very important, which you shouldn't. There will be rise in expenditure and sometimes fruitless expenditure only for polishing your image. Aries, due to Sun and Saturn position in, may I say, 10th house, you will come across lots of professional challenges. You'll have to be extra careful whenever you're dealing with financial transaction, or whenever you're transferring any money, when you're investing any money, when you're speculating. Some of you also have to go through foreign land to experience some sort of a hardship, or finances would need better care and guarding. You also like to lose some money if you're not very careful. Your professional life will require some sort of a proper discipline, may I say determination, maybe guarding, maybe more hard work and focus. Some of you also have to be, sometimes you have to work in a very uncomfortable environment, and you have to work really hard to maintain your position and respect at work on your field of profession. You may be called upon to take the direction of a task or project in which you would have to consider, which with that particular project can give you huge responsibility. You have to take that project on. This is a good time to, may I say, upgrade your studies. That might help your career. Upgrade your knowledge, that will improve your career. Learning new technique, and may I say, this is also a favorable time to talk to your superior or bosses or employer about your work, how you may advance in your job. This may or may not be a good time for actually trying to get a promotion. No, depending on other factors. But you can use this time to find the best way to go about getting a promotion or master your job, and people will acknowledge you. Aries task precaution chanting, 31st January till 6th of February 2022. The task precaution chanting for this coming week is task number 1. Do wear a Buddha Aditya Jantra and a silver chain around your neck. Very important task. You must do this. This will give you status, prestige, honor, accomplishment, legal protection. Second task. Do donate almonds and bananas to temple and the langar on Saturday. Give you prosperity. Third task. Flow chana dal. Taurus weekly conclusion, 31st of January till 6th of February 2022. Taurus, the coming week's conclusion for you. Coming week's conclusion is this coming week's conclusion. In this coming week, you'll come across a lot of obstacles, struggles, running around, tensions, difficult circumstances, lot of challenges. Taurus, you'll come across financial gain and achievement with your hard work. Taurus, your foreign network will be developed, and you'll come across lots of opportunities. Taurus, in this coming week, there will be rise in comfort, support, guidance, help. There will be rise in achievement as well, and luxurious lifestyle. Taurus, beware of an aggression, overexcitation, and watch your conduct and behavior. Taurus, in this coming week, stay clear from any health issues, any kind of addictions, intoxication, drinking or any kind of intoxication. Try to maintain your sound health. Some of you also developing a lot of health issues, leaking blood, deficiency of something, or reaction in the body. This period also helps you to stay away from dodgy people. Avoid undertaking any task that might prove to be risk for you. Finances would require proper vigilantic approach during this particular phase of time. Most of you are likely to face some steep declining some sort in your finances if you're not handling properly. During this particular phase of time, you may expect to gain comfort, and sometime you will have a help to overcome all kind of miseries. But you might involve in a deal of a car or property. If you're eligible bachelor, you find a companionship. You'll also find a good match who could also bring in good fortune for you. You may also expect a companionship in a pleasant person. Health is expected to remain good. If you're a student, you would be more progressive. Your brilliance will be noticed and you would command more respect and honor in your social circle. Professionally, a good time. Trade and business is expected to flourish with the help of well-wishers and friends. There's a possibility of meeting higher authorities. Stand by. Gemini from 31st of January till 6th of February. The Gemini, the weekly conclusion. In this coming week, the conclusion wise, the start of the week, Mars and Venus. Due to Mars and Venus in 7th house, beware of any kind of scandal, beware of any kind of a foul action, and Mars, Venus together, beware of any foul company. Don't do anything which will end up losing your reputation. If you are into relationship, you have to be very careful. Don't cross the line of decency. Be extra careful. Gemini, this particular week, your struggle will be converting into sweet success. But struggle will be there. In this coming week, there will be rise in overexcitation. Sometimes temper can be sky high. Sometimes you can overreact in a situation. You're also going through few obstacles, few challenges. Gemini, you'll also go through lots of family tensions. If you're in a relationship or romance, you have to be extra careful. There are a lot of family relationship differences. Unnecessary aggression will be there. You'll go through a lot of health complications linked with lower abdomen, below the button of belly. And there will be rise in expenditure. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. And may I say that this is a time period you'll go through some kind of relationship, love affairs, relationship with partner, finding a new romance, creating a relationship, enjoying a romance, and developing a relationship with your co-workers. And even you communicate with your enemies, no doubt about it. Ego forces are in tune, whether it's a business or career or romance or love or your marriage, then you'll enjoy thoroughly. If your ego forces are in tune this time, you can create a proper balance between yourself and everyone you meet, which makes all the wonders, which will make your encounters extremely wonderful. It will work for you very smoothly. But in your marriage or relationship or other love relationship, you'll have to express yourself properly without losing temper. You have to make sure that your feeling have to be absolutely clear to your partner. Not any kind of a dodgy actions. May I say that this time period you might involve in a new love relationship under this time period. Be careful. And you also like to feel sometime very obliged, sometimes you'll be excited, sometimes you like to enjoy. I can't blame you for that, but be careful and don't create any scandal when it comes to relationship. And look after your stomach, look after your eyesight. And you have to take care of your partner's health. And there will be some sort of a anxiety due to this phase of time. Most of you like to develop some sort of enmity with some sort of a noble person. Avoid any misunderstanding that may crop up due to hypothetical differences between you and the other person, between you and your partner. If there are differences, you have to handle those differences without converting those differences into living argument or conflict. Be careful. Cancerian weekly conclusion. The week coming 31st of January till 6th of February. The coming week's conclusion for Cancerian. Cancerian, in this coming week, the start of the week is Sun, Mars, Mercury, Saturn Its position is like that. You'll come across a lot of obstacles, delays, and waste of time. Cancerian, there will be rise in expenditures. Income resources will be there. Rise in expenditure will be there. Income resources and major obstacles, delays you have to handle. Lot of complications, technical issues are there. After 4th of February, there will be family occasion. If you're employed, you may expect that much awaited promotion, honor at your workplace. Most of you would see success and the improvement in overall financial condition would make you feel more secure, comfortable, happy. You'd also like to be able to live in with your peace of mind and sense of fearlessness would prevail in you. This is also time to win over your enemies. Be focused. At the same time, you should learn more about yourself through intimate one-to-one encounters with others. You will form working unit with other people for various purposes. Through these units, you will understand more about the effect that you have upon others. One of the most important such relationship is companionship. If you are married, use this time to examine your relationship with your spouse and discover what need this relationship does not fill in your life. This is a good time to clarify and explain an issue to someone with whom you are intimately associated in your routine, such as spouse or business partner. It is also good for consulting a specialist on any matter that concerns you. You should not think and plan alone or unassisted today. You need another person's consciousness and response to your ideas and statement in order to get a clear perspective on your thoughts. Be extra careful. Cancerian task precaution chanting, 31st January till 6th of February. Task precaution chanting for this particular week. Task of this week is, do not rise sugar, haldi to temple the langar. Day should be Sunday or Thursday for prosperity. Second task, feed 11 kg barley to birds in the park on Wednesday, getting rid of your obstacles. Third task, flow chana dal and rice in the fastest flowing river. Day should be Monday or Thursday for peace of mind and happiness and success. Fourth task, do wear a Buddha Aditya Yantar in a silver chain around your neck for accomplishment, status, prestige, honor, as well as legal protection. Cancerian precaution of the week. Refrain from any legal authorities, legal matters. Refrain from buying any electronic goods or steel appliances. Leo weekly conclusion. In this coming week, 31st of January till 6th of February. The weekly conclusion for this coming week is, in this coming week, with the help of a professional friend, you will be able to resolve one of your problem and complication. Your hard work, determination, drive will bring you success, rewards, achievement. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. You'll be quite tense and suffering with health issues, going through a lot of secret tensions. And by overreactions, you can end up ruining something very important. Don't do that. It would be wise to move to curtail your expenses as much as possible. This period will see you losing control on your money, on your finances. You have to look after your family relationship. Avoid any kind of unpleasantness between you and your family. If there is any, you got to sort it out. Handle your family and enemies with care. Be cautious. Avoid creating a living conflict with anybody. Your enemies are likely to give you some sort of a harassment during this phase of time if you're not careful. If you're taking any examination under this period, any government department exam, you're most likely to succeed. If you're going for any interview or presentation or test or exam, you will achieve success. If you're employed, you're likely to be promoted during this phase of time. You're likely to rise in position in the society. Your friends, your elders, your teachers are expected to be good to you during this phase of time. Relationship expected to go through smoothly. You may expect an intense time with your beloved. Virgo weekly conclusion. 31st of January till 6th of February, weekly conclusion for this coming week. Virgo, in this coming week, Sun, Mercury, Saturn in 5th house. Due to that, a lot of your problems, complication will be resolved. You have lots of income resources. No doubt you'll come across lots of obstacles, but eventually you'll be able to overcome all the hindrances. You'll make a lots of planning regarding your career, profession. Please be aware of unnecessary tensions and insecurity. Sometimes you'll have to handle a lot. Family situation, political situation, with passion, understanding, care, not by aggression. Your primary drive is to do what you want to do as much as possible, to set your own objective, achieve your own priorities. You're not especially interested in dominating others, although you may be capable of, but you'll be vigorously oppose anyone who tries to prevent you from doing what you want to do. This particular time period, more you become active, creative, more you are driven, more you will achieve. There's no doubt about it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be. As longer your efforts are there, you can achieve anything. But may I say that be extra careful when you're handling your loved one. Try not to be headstrong. Try not to be highly opinionated when you're dealing with your family and friends. Health could be a matter of concern at this particular point of time. Take care of your food intake. Take care of your diet. And may I say, try to do some exercise whenever you can. Sometimes mentally you can feel agitated. Sometimes you feel that you're not getting anywhere. But this particular phase of time, try not to take any risk whatsoever. Libra weekly conclusion, 31st January till 6th of February 2022. The weekly conclusion. In this coming week, Mars, Venus in 3rd house. You go through lots of running around. Sometimes you go through lots of struggles. Sometimes you can be out of comfort zone. In your job, profession, career, you will go through lots of obstacles and hindrances. You will come across income resources. Due to Saturn's dhaya, you can be restless. Sometimes level of satisfaction won't be there. You got to look after your health. Family differences. If you're a student, then you got to be on alert. Refresh your focus and concentration. This could also be professionally good period for you. You may also expect a rise in position. You may also expect a gain in authority. Your ventures are likely to be earning profit you as well. Socially, this should be a good time for you. You're likely to overcome all your fears and worries. Your colleagues and acquaintances would be cooperative toward you, helpful toward you. You also likely to widen your circle of friends. Lot of networking. Win over your enemies during this phase of time. Your rapport with immediate family member would be good. Your siblings are likely to enjoy good companionship with you. You also likely to acquire valuable ornaments during this phase of time. Work should be on smooth sailing. You're likely to succeed in matter of importance. Your new undertaking would also see rising in success. If employed, you're likely to be promoted to a position of greater authority and honor. Your success would boost your self-confidence and strengthen your willpower during this phase of time. Stand by. Scorpio, 31st of January to 6th of February 2022. This coming week's weekly conclusion for Scorpio. In this coming week, due to Mars, Venus in 2nd house, a lot of your problems, complication will be resolved. You go through series of ups and downs, but your struggle will convert into sweet success. The struggle will be there. You'll come across lots of income resources, financial accomplishment. With the help of a professional friend, you'll be able to resolve a lot of your problems, complications. Due to Sun, Saturn in 3rd house, there will be family relationship differences of opinion and clashes. You'll be quite worried and tense. There will be rise in expenditure due to foreign project. Take good care of your finances and focus on your safety of your valuables. You may suffer from a lot of losses due to cheating, deception, theft during this phase of time. You have to go through face a lot of working issues. Several unpleasant happenings will be at the workplace. Keep yourself away from any unnecessary argument. Watch your word of speech before you uttering them to anybody. Your work or your profession will see some going through low phase during this phase of time. Some of you even lose your position if you are not handling the situation very carefully. Beware of old enemies and avoid creating a new one with your behavior or attitude. You may develop a lot of negative emotion of jealousy towards other people. Beware of punishment from the government authority. During this phase of time, you are also likely to be friends with some wicked people, getting involved in arguments with family or dear people. Financial opportunity may come up, but difficulty may arise from tendency to be extravagant. Not that spending is wrong, but be careful with your money spending. Venus influence is not practical. Often your taste will be more lavish than your budget can afford. You are especially susceptible to beautiful clothes, jewelry, art object to beautify your home environment, entertaining yourself to make your life more pleasant, more enjoyable. Sagittarius weekly conclusion. Week commencing 31st of January till 6th of February. The weekly conclusion for Sagittarius for this coming week. Sagittarius, in this coming week, Mars, Venus position and the Sun, Mercury, Saturn in second house. Sagittarius, you will come across many complications, hassles, challenges. You will face lots of adverse type of circumstances. You will go through lots of health complications, mental tension, sometimes living argument and conflict. If you're into any business partnership, then you got to be extra careful. Your temper and overexcitation can ruin something very important. Don't lose temper. If you're employed, try and avoid any kind of arguments or misunderstanding with your colleagues, with your seniors, with your employer, with your government department. The answer is no. Refrain from any kind of a living argument and conflict or misunderstanding. Some of you also see a change of position during this phase of time. Keep a close eye on your enemies. They will create some problem for you at this time. Your finances would require proper attention. You're likely to lose on undecided expenses. Cut down on your urge to spend money unnecessarily. This period bring in ample opportunity or reason to travel. Moreover, this period could also keep you away from your dearest one. Socially, this is a good period to meet a lot of new people. Enjoy comfort of a good companionship. You would be honored. Your status is likely to heighten in the society. You would also get a plenty of opportunity to enjoy and would also indulge in exotic dishes. This period would also let you acquire sensual material, accessories to enrich your life. You likely to indulge in lifestyle, cosmetics. Financially, you would sail through smoothly during this phase of time. Your economic condition would also improve during this phase of time. Look after yourself. Be extra careful. Capricorn weekly conclusion from 31st of January till 6th of February. Weekly conclusion. In this coming week, due to Saturn Sadesati, conclusion wise for Capricorn in this coming week, due to Saturn Sadesati, you go through lots of struggle, lot of struggling situations, lot of difficult circumstances. Capricorn, your income resources and financial opportunities will be there, but there will be rise in status prestige. You'll be able to develop a lot of professional contact with people around you. You'll be able to resolve a lot of your professional complications and complete your unfinished project. Please be prepared for the traveling. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Capricorn, you are susceptible to face oppression of some kind. Take care to avoid facing a hole over your coals and lashes of unsympathetic remarks from people around you. Keeping a low profile and doing your tasks best should be the focus during this phase of time. You may have to watch out for any unnecessary expenditure. This may cause a big financial problem for you. Be cautious with your spending and pay attention to the safety of your finances. You also like to be friends with some bad personality who may cause harm to you. Watch your word while dealing or mingling with your nearest or dearest one. You need to take extra care to avoid getting a bad reputation at workplace. You may feel more irritable, tired, prone to have disagreements. To complete the task on hand or meet your set objective may take more effort than usual. There is a heightened chance for going on a long trips which will not bring any desired result or may turn out not to have a necessary in the first place. Aquarius weekly conclusion, 31st of January till 6th of February. The conclusion of this week. In this coming week, due to Jupiter position in the Lagna, Sun, Mercury, Saturn in 12th house, Aquarius, you will go through professional progression, achievements, rewards, accomplishment. There will be happy occasion in the family. With the help of a professional friend, you will be able to resolve one of your complicated problem and complication. You will get the help and support and guidance. There will be rise in status, prestige and progression in your foreign project. You also go through lots of tension, fruitless running around, disappointment and frustration. You may also expect a solution to your economic problem as well. This period will bring success in your undertaking. Your popularity will be rising, your reputation will be enhanced, and you also see upward move. You also like to concentrate on acquisition of material comfort, means of pleasure, lifestyle, companionship, luxuries. You may consider buying a property or car. Socially, a very bright period. You could also expecting a rise in status, prestige and honor. And you may also expecting a good time with companions. If you're into trade, business, you will go through few setbacks. You have to be very careful with your investment. You have to be careful with your dealing. You have to look after your flow of income. This period might take you through some rough weather socially. Avoid argument with anybody and live in conflict with your friends or seniors. Be careful with you. Watch your word of speech. You have to go on long trips. Sometimes these trips will not give you any desired results whatsoever. So be careful before you go for a long trip or investing your money or spending your money. Pisces weekly conclusion, 31st January till 6th of February. The weekly conclusion for Pisces. Pisces in this coming week, Jupiter's position in 12th house. Sun, Mercury, Saturn position in 11th house. Due to this, there will be progression and success, prosperity in your career. You will be in contact with highly professional decision maker. Your past efforts will be rewarded. Your expenditure will be in social events, religious events. You will carry lots of secret tension and domestic issues and health issues linked with liver. Professional complication as well. Health-wise, you must look after your lower abdomen. Lot of your new avenues, new doors of opportunities, new doors of prosperities will be opening for you. You will be in contact with a lot of professional people who can guide you, help you, push you toward the right track. Your family life will support you. Your family will support you, guide you and motivate you and stand by you. You'll have to face few professional challenges, complication. If you can identify with a project, you'll have to work hard until it's done. And this is very important to find your own independence, to acquire what you've been looking for, regarding your individuality, with your initiative. At this time, you will have more verbal or intellectual exchanges with friends, family, and other groups that you are associated with. Talking over with your problem with your friend will be especially helpful in reaching out an objective viewpoint. At this time, it is usually best to work and cooperate with other people. At other time, you have found it necessary to be alone in order to find out who you are, the chief purpose of yourself. Now you must ask these same questions in conjunction with others. Engaging in group effort, project in your personal or professional life will give you the maximum boost in a most effective way. As a project manager, as a program manager, you can be highly successful. Decision maker will support you. People will come along and guide you, and out of the way they are going to help you. Stand by. Please ring the bell for like and become our subscriber so we can inform you about the coming content for you, Taurus. In this coming week, you might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the week with extensive weekly report with task, precaution, chanting. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, astrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best.